What is going on, YouTube? Today we are reacting to Casually Explained Guides to Going Out by, you wouldn't believe it, Casually Explained. I do hope you did enjoy today's video, and let's get right into it.
This video is sponsored by Incogni.
Incogni.
We've all heard the expression, if you're the smartest person in the room, you're in the wrong room, which is similar to my dating advice, if you're the hottest person in the room, you should
hold on. Isn't there always going to be the smartest person in the room? I hate that saying.
Outside. The problem is nowadays
who's the smartest person in the world?
You can't be in a room. Like you coming up and talking to them in public unless you're above an 8. So if you want to get rejected by a girl, it's way easier to use an app. Nevertheless, whether you like it or not, sometimes it's necessary to venture into the real world and do an activity, and I thought I could share what to look for and what dangers you might encounter if you face your social anxiety head on with alcohol and then go out.
Oh yeah, alcohol helps. Helps. Alcohol helps a lot. You know, it locks you in. It makes you 10 times funnier.
Starting location.
100 times more confident.
Location is always someone's apartment where you can pre-drink or pre-game, as the Americans say, because they clearly don't take it seriously enough. This is the most important stage of going out because it's where you and your friends have a
hold on. They don't take pre-drinking serious enough, so it's called pre-game? Nah, man. Actually, hold on. What do I use? I think I do use pre-drinking. Oh shit. Oh no, I do use pre-game. I don't know. You know what? Maybe I'm just an alcoholic. I do it for the love of the game.
To loosen up and come up with a game plan for the rest of the night. The game plan is the same this time as it always is, which is getting progressively more drunk and making it up as you go along.
Yeah.
Once you and your friends have come up with concepts of a plan, it's time to set out on your hero's journey into the heart.
If I do have a plan, it would go to a house, drink, then go out, and then do whatever, but you always gotta end at somewhere to eat. You gotta get something to eat, whether it be a burrito, somewhere to get like some nice Mexican food, maybe like there's one place called I don't remember what it's called, but you can get a steak or something, like real late. It's like a dirty place. Honestly, I fucking love it. But those are like, you always got to end up at a place to get food at the end and then you go home, just so you don't absolutely die from being hungover the next day.
Harsh, debilitating environment where you must trek forth for several steps until you get to the Uber. If you live in the north, you'll befriend a nice Indian man who will simply ask you to rate 5-star, and if you're anywhere below the 37th parallel, your driver will say no English, and then quietly play Spanish news radio. Objectives of leaving the starting location, be 2 drinks in. Dangers. Everyone is really strict with ID these days, so make sure no one left their identification at home.
Wait, why do you need ID?
Option 1,
just show them the phone,
happy hour or anything.
or the name or whatever.
A lot of really nice restaurants actually have great happy hours because they're hoping you'll come, have a few happy hour drinks and appetizers, create a nice pre-dinner buzz, and then a few people decide to stay for dinner and a $60 bottle of wine. Unfortunately, this isn't a Las Vegas casino, and your deception is powerless.
I've never done this.
I will have 5 glasses of sparkling wine and 2 dozen oysters for $35.
I think maybe because I'm broke.
Immediately at 5:59 p.m. Even the Jerry Springer of finance would be begging me to spend more money.
Oh, I know. Isn't that? I forgot his name.
Taxes because I've won before, I've won today, and I will be back to win again. Objectives: have some food and more drinks to prepare you for the arduous journey ahead. Dangers: many of these restaurants employ attractive waitresses who try to manipulate you for more money with lustful incantations like "How was your day?" or
"Yo, I swear this shit don't work." I don't know. If I'm with the friends, I say, "Hey, lady, bugger off." You know, do you want anything to drink? I will get something to drink when I am ready to drink. Now, skedaddle. But bye.
Or is everything tasting okay? Do not fall for their siren song and always be the change you want to see.
Bro, it's
Remember,
a scam.
Tipping is a social construct. First encounter option 2.
It's a tipping construct in like America, because I think like if you're like doing like this kind of industry, I think you actually get paid less than even minimum wage or whatever, because like your income is based on tips. But I think like in Canada, I think you do actually have a minimum wage and then tips are whatever.
Dive bars are pretty much the cheapest option you have for going out, usually on the edge of town and not that busy, but you probably won't find your life partner here unless you're looking to donate one of your kidneys to them real soon.
A popular bar.
Objectives: cheap drinks and guaranteed free seats.
What's that frog down there? Bird?
You get a glimpse into your future for when your life completely falls apart. Also, if you lose a bar fight and allergic to peanuts, you will die. The second location is the last moment you can still turn back and abandon the plan, which is seeing if it's going to be an actual night out, or if someone says something cowardly like, "I have work tomorrow," or "I have a wife and kids and need to spend time with them." This is why the second location has to be where you spend the most on drinks and potentially meet random strangers that will join your party and reinvigorate lost morale into the group. Craft Brew Pub. Now, as someone who's been drinking IPAs for 10 years,
what's an IPA? IPA is like beer, right? I don't like beer. I usually go for a like a rum and coke, or like a screwdriver, or a whiskey sour, you know, like some degenerate shit like that, you know, and then like shots. I like my alcohol. I don't like beer.
Jamie,
Beer
I
is
just tried my first IPA and
you know,
it was terrible.
it's
How long until they start tasting good?
it's like a bubbly feeling. I forget what that's called.
Type of party member you
Fizzy?
might recruit: 30-year-old mustachioed indoor rock climber. He likes music festivals and planning summer road trips in his Kia Sedona. A chill addition to your party, but no special party buff. Chance of success high. Option 2, cocktail bar. Cocktail bars aren't the best for group outings.
I've never been to a
they have
cocktail
limited
bar.
seatings and are usually really busy. But they are a classic date idea for a reason, which is that most girls don't actually know what food is, and so typically live off of iced matcha lattes and small processed bags of carbohydrate they have stashed in strategic locations to forget about and then rediscover throughout the day. Cocktails and bar snacks are basically just an upscale version of this, tricking them into thinking you are capable of providing a better version of their current lifestyle. You unfortunately cannot.
This sounds
you're
lame.
paying for the check by letting
Sounds
your
like
car
no
loan
fun.
go to collection. Type of party member you might recruit: wife. Chance of success low.
Yes.
3, natural wine bar. This is what the modern hipster has adopted.
I've never been to a wine bar,
from craft.
but I will say, I have been to a place that just sells wine, and I pregame off of that. I have gone get wine, and then do that, and then go out to like the place.
Beer. We can't afford houses or children, but we can afford
It's kind of cheap, and you get a lot of wine.
If you've ever had the luxury
I'm a
of visiting
degenerate.
Europe, you know you can go to any supermarket and buy drinkable wine for €3, or go full top shelf of the supermarket for $5. If you go to Korea or Japan, you can buy a bottle of soju or sake for $1.50.
Is that
but
cheap?
In North America,
$1.50,
you can go
yeah,
to
I
a
guess.
natural wine bar and spend $90 on fortified
Yeah, bro, it's a
kombucha that has a
scam.
living organism growing inside of it. You might think this is a scam until you see the bottle has a quirky label on it you can post on Instagram for clout, and then you also
shit, I didn't think
realize
about
the
that.
bar is filled with hot millennials. Type of party member you might recruit: someone else's wife.
Someone
Chance of
else's
success,
wife.
Medium. The last stop. Deep in your psyche, this is where you knew you were going all along, back when you said, yeah, we'll see how it goes, I guess. This is the most dangerous part of your journey, and each location option has a drunk boss fight you and your friends have to overcome.
The boss
In order
fight's
to
fuck.
conquer the last stop, you and your party has to strategically time your arrival with when your blood alcohol level is reaching a crescendo, as all of these locations require you to be as stupid as possible while still being conscious in order to take on the boss fight. House party. A house party is the prime location for bad late night decision making because there'll be lots of drunk people you don't know, one extremely stressed sober person trying to manage the $20,000 in damage being done to their parents' property, and a bunch of frat guys who are probably going to be in the news tomorrow. Boss fight. Not ending up in an ambulance. Option 2.
No, that's valid.
Well, most people find that it's easier to dance the later the night goes on because you're more.
I like the
drunk.
clubs more.
It also gets a lot harder because the floor gets more.
Well, depending on what
sticky.
option 1 is.
It's better to not ask questions on the subject. Boss fight. The 6 double cheeseburgers, 20 nuggets, and Oreo McFlurry you're about to order at McDonald's.
Holy shit! Wait, that's actually. Hold on, guys. That like step 3 is literally the step I was explaining at the start. Holy shit! I might be on one. What's step 1 then?
Gay bar. As someone who lives
never been to a gay bar.
No. But have you ever been to a gay bar and accidentally made eye contact with someone who was clearly staring directly at you? You're immediately part of the culture.
Okay, I'm so definitely on step 2.
You look away, he will be trying to shake your hand in 10 seconds. Instead of saying, oh, hey man, I'm not gay, I'm just here for a friend's party, in the most masculine straight guy way possible, your brain, having never been in this situation before, will try to be polite and say, oh no, I already have a drink, but thank you. When he then brings you another drink anyway, and you say, oh my god, I really can't. Really give it to someone else.
Seriously.
I mean, okay, we just have it really fast, but then I have to go back to my friends. This goes about as well as you'd expect because every server at a gay bar learned to make drinks.
Why do I feel like he got this from experience? Like this actually happened to him, and he knows multiple times that is like more than once because he clearly knows what he's talking about.
Janae from Mahalo.com. Boss fight. Making sure 50 Cent doesn't get the footage.
50? Oh my god, he hit him with the Diddy. He hit him with the Diddy. Oh my god.
Home. The final challenge once you have survived another boss fight is to use all of your remaining brain cell to find your bed. The problem is that you're likely extremely dehydrated, can't see anything, and all of your friends have seemingly perished.
I don't think I've ever not made to a bed. Or like somewhere I can actually sleep.
Plot armor. Like in Lord of the Rings, just take one more shot, black out completely, and you will then immediately teleport to some sort of bed.
You definitely do, yeah, you spawn in.
The next day, might be the hospital, could be your ex's, sometimes jail, but I can assure you
I've never been to jail.
Except in Japan. Don't do it there. At the end of the day,
going
out was a sacrifice, and you might say that while we managed to lose our money, dignity, wedding rings, and then there was whatever happened at Diddy's, the lesson learned was that just like life, going out wasn't about the journey, it was about how hot the people we met were, and if we'll ever see them again.
Probably not.
If you never want to see anyone again who might
was actually your
require
friends.
phone number, you might want to try our longtime sponsor, Incogni. With their new custom removals plan, if you found your personal information on websites like whitepages.com or any other online database you think the organism inside the natural wine might find you in, you can make a request to the Incogni removal team, and they will work to have it taken down. It doesn't work on removing the club's social media pictures, that was on you. Or if you just gave your number to Jimmy
Incogni might be it. What the hell? That sounds really useful.
They're actually pretty good, so make sure you support his hobby. Incogni, of course, still offers their regular data removal subscription that contacts hundreds of data brokers automatically on your behalf and requests they remove your personal information from their database, which they legally have to do, meaning they can't sell your data to scammers, spammers, and the Indian men in your Instagram comments.
Yeah, God,
or the Indian men who are politically influencing you on social media.
Oh my God, that's such. Wait, hold on, that's actually such a banger, like a reference to the X showing where all these social media accounts are actually coming from, and like a lot of them are like India.
You try,
or
you can
Pakistan
use
or something.
Casually at the link in the description for 60% off an annual plan.
Holy shit, that banger video. I actually really enjoyed that. I'm not gonna lie, everything he said, except for maybe the gay bar, was actually kind of relatable. Actually, no, I think he definitely had a route that I would take. That's for sure. I don't know about the cocktail bar or the gay bar or anything like that. But yeah, I do hope you did enjoy today's video. Please like, comment, subscribe. Tell me what you guys would like me to react to next. And I'll hope to see you guys in the next one. See ya.